Hi or good afternoon to the people from Advanced EFS that missed the Teams meeting this morning. Now I know because you're supervising children at home with schoolwork, you might not be able to do it at the time that I actually do it. But that means you'll need to watch the YouTube if I do a YouTube for you to catch up. You do need to participate in class. If you're not participating in class by watching the YouTube, for example, then you won't be able to keep up with the work and you may have to withdraw. But anyway, here I am on YouTube. So today we did, from your booklet, your writing booklet, we did from page 7 and we did up until page 20. So that's what we did today. Now you can read through page 7 to 20 at home by yourself. The most important thing we looked at is the structure of a report here on page 8. That a report is in a certain structure, much different to the essay when you did the censorship essay. The structure of a report is similar. It does have an introduction and body and conclusion, but it has extra, like it says here, title page, table of contents, and a list of figures. So in a report you will put in something like a graph or a diagram, and that's much different to the essay. The other thing we talked about this morning in class was a report has sections, different than an essay. A report has sections and then you have a heading or subheading with your section. So that's a big difference. You have to do the exercise on page 9. That's just a quick exercise. And I would like you to email me the answer to page 9. That way I know you've listened to this video, this YouTube, and I know you've done that answer. So after this YouTube video, question 9, page 9, it's a very quick answer. I need you to email me and you're either going to put the answer report structure A or report structure B. I want that in an email, either A or B is the answer. Send me the email so I know you've listened to this video so I can mark you as attended. Okay, you have to do later on for homework, you'll do page 10. You must do page 10 for homework. Then we come to page 11, which is all about academic language, explaining exactly the sort of language you need to have in your report to make it academic. You know, things like don't use words like kids or TV, use kids, use children. No contractions. Don't put don't, must put do not in your report. No personal pronouns in a report. A report is only about facts, so it's not we will look at this or I think that. No personal pronouns. So you read that at home. Then when you go to page 12, you go to page 12 now. On page 12, it's got a link at the top for some academic words. Now, on a separate email, I've emailed you that link with some homework to do for that link. So you've got to go to that link for the academic words, choose any 10 academic words, write them in your own sentences. Don't copy from the internet, your own sentences, and email me back 10 sentences. Now that instruction is in another email. That's part of your homework as well. Also for homework, you have to do page 12 and page 13. That's part of your homework. Okay, then we came to page 14. This is looking at phrasal verbs. So phrasal verbs is when you have a verb with a preposition like give up, call off, pick up. So instead of in your report, you don't use phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are for speaking. I'm going to pick up my kids from school. That's speaking. In formal or academic language, we don't use pick up. That's speaking. We would use the word collect. The mother will collect her children from school. Not pick up, collect. So phrasal verbs. So on page 14, you have to choose from the box here, what what word? They're the more formal ones. Choose one of them that will match the phrasal verbs here. And any questions you can email me. Then on page 15, we looked at nominalisation. Nominalisation is when you change a verb to a noun. So, and that makes your writing more academic, more formal. The example here is where it says, they will consider the issue at the annual meeting. Now, consider is a verb. The noun is consideration. When you change that sentence to consideration will be given to the issue at the annual meeting, that's what we call nominalisation. We didn't use it as consider. It means we can take away the pronoun they, put in consideration, and that makes it a more formal academic sentence. Now, you don't do that for every sentence in your report, but it's good to do it, quite a few times to make it more academic, more formal. You then have an activity now on page 15 and page 16 where you have to change those verbs to nouns. Also on page 16, another nominalisation activity. We did this together in class today, but you will do that now at home. You have a look at the sentence. Is nominalisation used? Yes or no? If it's no, leave this place here blank. If you answer yes, put in here, well, what is the noun that was nominalised? And you put that answer here. And that's the same for page 17. Then on page 18, we have a look at reporting verbs. Reporting verbs are verbs we use to report in your writing. What research did you find? What did people say that you want to now report in your writing? So the example here was in the middle of the page. The Global Obesity Centre in 2017 advises that food labelling reduces obesity rates in Australia. The reporting verb there is the verb advises. So you've done your research from this Global Obesity Centre. You've read that on the internet. You're going to put that into your report and you're going to use a reporting verb, and you chose, in this case, the verb advises. On the next page, page 19, we have more examples of reporting verbs that you can use in your report when you want to report about the research you found, the facts you found in your report. Now, you won't be writing your report yet. This is preparing you for you to write the report later. And then on the last page, which is page 20, all you have to do here is to read each sentence and just find what the reporting verb is. The first sentence says, the Global Obesity Centre 2017 advocates for regulations to lessen the impact of the marketing of unhealthy food. Now that sentence has got a few verbs in it. I only want you to find the reporting verb. For number one, the reporting verb is the verb advocates. So you write that word advocates. Number two, the reporting verb is recognises. So you write just that verb there, recognises. And now I want you to do the final three. So that means now for homework, even though I understand you can't do our class at the time we do it, you must do your homework because you will be a little bit behind because you've missed a 2.5 hour class. So you must do the homework, which for you have to finish all of the written work in this book because we did this in class today. So you have to write down all the answers that are missing in page 7 to 20. That's number one homework. I've also sent 2 emails. One of them is for the academic word list where you write the 10 sentences, and the other homework is the phrasal verbs. That's quite a quick and easy one where you find 10 more formal words for the 10 phrasal verbs I gave. So that's it for today's class, Monday, the 4th of May. I need you, when you finish watching this YouTube video, to email me straight away and say you've watched it, and I want you to tell me the answer to that question I asked before, just on page 9, I want you to email me back the answer. Is it the answer A or is the answer B? So I need that email straight away, and then the homework you can do later. But if you can email me straight away so that I can mark you as attended for today. So that's it. Bye-bye, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.